Hi everyone, welcome back to the Pikmin 2 playthrough. Everyone, well, most people voted that I go back to the Valley Repose, and so I shall do. I'm hoping I can get the subterranean complex done in a single video, which is why I'm kind of gonna rush things right now. That being said, there's a cutscene that's gonna play just before we start playing again. Right here. This is the first time I see it in this area, though. The cutscene plays depending on the area you go into. Yeah, Rob is now all golden now. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bring 20 of each? I guess 20 of each. No, that's probably not a good idea. I don't think I need blue Pikmin for that cave, actually. Yeah, see how all the Pikmin except the white ones have trouble keeping up with me? This is the consequence of having the movement upgrade. I think just before, like, once I finish the subterranean complex, actually I think I'm gonna, like, go back to the emergence cave and just, like, farm for some more purples. You know, just to have 100. Making sure all the Pikmin join up with me because I don't want them to accidentally fall in the water. If you go too far from your Pikmin, they get dismissed automatically. Alright, so we didn't need blue Pikmin at all, but I guess I'm bringing some anyway. So we start in an area similar to the Frontier Cavern, but make no mistake, there will be very different enemies that will appear here. But let's take care of some hairy bulborbs first. Unfortunately. This one picked a really sour spot to sleep right in front of a poison, one of these things. I'm not sure what to call them. I guess a poison generator. It's fine. Is there a treasure here? No, I guess I'm gonna leave that hairy bulborb alone then. Wish I could leave them all alone, but some of them are in my way. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. And this annoying thing is probably not gonna actually... Well, actually, you know what? I can ignore these. I'm gonna take care of things from this direction. Uh-oh. Well, that's just the annoying snitch bug. It's out of reach right now. I'm gonna use my yellow Pikmin to take care of it. I'm not sure if you can switch to the other captain when you're, caught by the bumbling switch bug. I don't think you can. But if you're caught, you can, like, rotate the control stick repeatedly to, like, escape. Just a thought. That's a pretty cheap treasure. Exhausted super stick. There's one more in the area here, though. Probably underground. Yeah. And, well, there was something that dropped from the ceiling, but it was harmless. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to defeat the enemies right here for this treasure. Because, yeah, Pikmin are dumb that way. Well, bumbling snitch bug caught me. And it caught the president now. So... Come on. Trying to get it. There we go. You Pikmin are dumb. And now I can basically ignore the other bumbling snitch bug because, well, it's not that it's harmless, it's just that it won't attack the Pikmin. And those old telephone things, yeah. Nouveau table. Or nouveau table, I should say. When it comes to Pokos, it doesn't actually matter how much you have right now. The amount just increases over time, and, well, if you really want to, you can farm enemy corpses indefinitely to get it to, like, a 900, no, not 900, 99,999 Pokos, yeah. Maybe even more. I'm not sure if you can get it more than that. You definitely don't have to. Alright, I think there's a new enemy here. Yes. This is one of the more annoying enemies. Besides the fact that there's bomb rocks everywhere now. This enemy makes bomb rocks. Yeah, that's what it does. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe right now. Just leave my Pikmin right here. Here's what you can do with bombs. At least I thought I could pick them up, but apparently that's not the case. And yeah, that I'm not sure what its name is. It's pretty funky, but it throws bomb rocks at you when you're near it. And when it's carrying one, the bomb will, well, when it drops it, it'll start exploding, of course. Although it doesn't drop it accurately, so if you start attacking it, it helps a bit. I actually don't like at all how things are positioned right over there. Every enemy is like on the same place. So you know what? I'm just gonna try and get that treasure and just get this area done with. Well, the Pikmin that got caught will be safe, because it won't get attacked or anything. That being said, the swooping snitch bug will occasionally throw it into the abyss, like just randomly, so that's kind of too bad. But it's safer than trying to attack all these enemies. The hell? Oh, I caught it again? Annoying snitch bug. Come on. Please drop it in the place where I can pick it up. I think it'll be okay. I think the bugs right here, they can get hit by the bombs if they're like at lower level, but when they're flying at where they are right now, they cannot. Okay, this is how it's gonna happen, huh? It's gonna continuously grab my Pikmin every time I try to get it, right? Come on. Okay, good. Didn't have to put my Pikmin in danger at all. Well, I did put them in danger, but I didn't lose a single one. There's still one treasure left somewhere around here, though. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, you really want to be careful with your Pikmin. Some of them will just basically walk into the abyss. Because Pikmin can walk on these things and, well, they try to go directly to you, and some of them will go diagonally. Spirit Flogger. And that's it for the treasures here. Yeah, you always want to play it safe around, like, enemies like these. Just because bombs are really, really dangerous. I'm pretty sure you can pick up bombs, by the way. I'm not sure how. There's like a control for it. You have to hold a button, I think. I used to think it was A, but that's probably not it. Also, just to look at the layout's limits here. Kind of cool. I always thought it was cool. Okay, now we have these enemies. More insta-kill enemies. Although most enemies do have instant-kill, but it's easier to deal with the ones that just try to bite your Pikmin. Well, might as well play it safe. I'm just gonna bring some purples. And I guess a few reds, maybe. So that one was dealt with really easily. And that one was dealt with easily as well, and I didn't lose a single Pikmin, which is a very good thing. My purple Pikmin are on fire right now because they have trouble getting rid of a simple trap. I'm only bringing purple Pikmin right now because I know. Yeah, it's one of these guys. Particularly difficult to stun, too. In fact, I think they're outright impossible to stun. But yeah, it's done with, and it had a treasure inside, so I had to beat it. Is there fire traps in the way? I guess there is. I think that's it for the enemies. Yeah, that's it. Super strong stabilizer. Oh, I forgot about that flower all the way over there. But, well, it's just a white flower. I don't need white Pikmin necessarily, but, you know, since I brought some useless blues down here, I guess I'll sacrifice, I mean, get them to be reborn as white Pikmin. Didn't I get this treasure before? Well, I guess this thing's smaller. The Omega Flywheel. Alright, so this is kind of a, like, a special gimmick of this cave. Every 4 floors, you get to take a break. Quote unquote, yeah. You can also make a more colored Pikmin. I think it's mostly gonna be white Pikmin right now. Oh, also another Ultra Bitter Spray. I'm getting lots of them in this game. Sheesh. Anyway, I guess I have to sacrifice some of my Pikmin. I mean, make them reborn as white Pikmin. Because why not? Since I brought so many reds, I guess I'll be using those most often. Alright, there you go. Now how many whites do I have? 40! Jeez. No more blues with me, though. And that was that level. No treasures, just make yourself a few more Pikmin. I think the next break, it's gonna have some Queen Candy Pop buds. Or... yeah, Queen Candy Pop. I thought it was Royal, but it's actually Queen. Which means you'll be able to make yourself a few more Pikmin. And here we have one of the more iconic sub-levels of Pikmin 2. This layout, it's something you'll remember. Anyway, it's time for Ollie Man to step in and take care of things all by himself. And here we have a new enemy. It's a Dweevil whose entire existence is to sacrifice itself. Yes, that's right. It's a bomb Dweevil. Or something like that. It's basically a movable rock that moves around. That's what it is. Anyway, the reason why I'm moving around this place with only Olimar is because, well, as some of you may have noticed, some bombs are dropping from the ceiling just as I'm walking by. That's because I want to get rid of these bombs right away before my Pikmin have to deal with them. Unfortunately, the designers of this level were quite cruel and decided that bombs that appear only when your captain walks by wasn't quite enough. So they made it so that bombs only also appear when you're carrying stuff back too. Although it won't matter right now. And there's a treasure right there. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna have the president right here throw some useful white Pikmin down here. Olimar to use on this treasure. And while the white Pikmin are digging this thing up, I'm gonna make sure there's no bombs that are gonna appear from the ceiling. Because if it's a bomb Dweevil, it's particularly dangerous because of the fact that, well, for one, they move. And geez, I almost threw them into the abyss right there. And two, if the Pikmin carrying the stuff back are too slow, they're definitely gonna get caught by the bomb Dweevil. You know what? I can use some more. Alright, that 16 should be enough. They're moving pretty quickly right now. See, they're faster than the bomb Dweevil, or roughly the same speed, but they outrun it anyway. That's why you want to make sure that the Pikmin carrying the stuff back are sufficiently quick. If it's just a bomb, they'll definitely outrun it though. Like this. What an awful setup. Just lost 12 white Pikmin. That's awful. This is exactly why this level is so iconic to me. Everything can go wrong in an instant. Just like that. Well, I guess that's to just show you guys how wrong things can go when you're not being careful. Because it could be even worse. I remember, first time I played this, it was even worse. Just gonna go ahead and get the other treasure. Yeah, Pikmin are also dumb, by the way. They'll attack the bomb Dweevils, which will make them explode even faster. The adamantine girdle. Wait, actually, I know why those white Pikmin died. It's because the president was in charge. Yeah, that's why. Dumb president. Can't take care of Pikmin like Olimar can. He's only in this for profit, after all. The mystical disc. Alright, we got the poisoned Dweevil there. It has more defense than the average Dweevil. But, well, poison is a fairly easy stat to deal with. That being said, careful of the area where you try to beat them from. I can't believe I missed it so often, jeez. There we go. That's pretty difficult to hit them with. Yep, just stay away from that monster. Its name is on the tip of my tongue. I really wish I could just look it up. You know what? I can look it up. Careening dirigibugs. That's what they're called. Careening dirigibug. They're... just because of those bombs, they're really, really dangerous enemies for me to take on. I think the problem is that as soon as they drop their bomb, they tend to like make another one right after. Anyway, yeah, when you drop them down to the floor, they actually throw their bomb pretty far away, but sometimes the bomb still lands nearby, and well, it's still hard to take care of them because of that. And well, one of the Dweevils took one of the treasures. Actually, no, two of the treasures. I have to get rid of the Anodi beetles for sure, because well, they're just nearby, and the Pikmin will obviously be carrying the treasure back, like this. Saying nothing of the careening dirigibug. Just leaving these Anodi beetles to do their thing, and then knock one of them over. And that should be safe now. Like the last Anodi beetle, I can leave it alone. Yep. The bomb actually affected the Anodi, not the Anodi beetle, the Dweevil. But since they had a treasure on its back, it didn't take any damage. First, let's take care of the dirigibug. Yeah, when it throws it like that, you're obviously not going to be able to avoid its bomb. But if you attack it before it actually makes another bomb, then it's all safe. And I guess I'll get rid of the other Anodi beetle. Now let's bring this treasure back, though. Because maybe the Dweevil will ignore... well, oh crap. Yeah. Sometimes Dweevils can be really dumb and go into the abyss, and if your Pikmin are still trying to carry the treasure, when that happens, well, you just lost all your Pikmin. Yeah, the poison ability of this Dweevil is not all that difficult to deal with, but making sure that your Pikmin do not fall into the abyss with these things is rather difficult. There, finally, done with. There's one Dweevil down. There's two other ones there, though. That are easily dealt with because they're not poisoned. Yep. Alright, that should be safe now. As long as there's no bombs that will be dropping from the ceiling. Space Wave Receiver. The Repair Juggernaut. There's lots of treasures that are similar to each other in this cave. The Vacuum Processor. And that's it. Alright. Toilet level type, yeah. And bombs everywhere, of course. And with bombs everywhere, that means Olin Man has to explode them all before moving all over the place with his Pikmin. Because bombs are dangerous. Oh, and this new enemy. Oh. In fact, I better be careful. Make sure that the other one is not going to go to my Pikmin base. Because that enemy, I can't remember its name. I guess I'll look it up. The Gatling Groink. That enemy right over there that was on the ledge, that's the Gatling Groink. This one is a relatively safer, like, tame version because it's stuck in one place. But there's a variant right over there that's moving around like a bull bear. That one's much more dangerous. That being said, they are vulnerable to bombs, much like most enemies are. So that one took a lot of damage right there. Much like bull bears, though, these enemies, well, let's just say that they revive themselves. Although it makes more sense with them because they're part machine, I think. They kind of look like they're part machine. The annoying part about these enemies, though, is that, well, it's hard to defeat them because their shield in front of them, it's like it works like an actual shield, which means you can't really throw Pikmin in front of them. They're supposed to have a weakness with like their appendage they use to throw sort of kind of explosives at you, but it doesn't seem to work. In a way, it can revive itself, but getting it back to your ship pod is not all that difficult. And here we have another Dweevil that just appeared out of the ceiling. Just gonna leave it to explode itself. What a terrible fate for an enemy to be created solely so that it can explode. What kind of creature just grows up to just explode at some point in its life? Come on. Okay, all the Pikmin are safe. I don't think we've seen it yet, but occasionally the bomb Dweevil or explosive Dweevil, I'm not sure what its name specifically is, but occasionally it won't like trigger itself, which means you have to like trigger it. Use your captain to do that, honestly. Anyway, I easily took care of the other Gatling Groink because it was walking around and I could punch it to death with my captain. Although, man. However, the other one, since it's on a ledge, I'm gonna have to deal with it the Pikmin way. Yeah, the expected way. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure it has a treasure inside. Forgot to mention this though, the explosives this thing shoots out, the Gatling Groink, they're not necessarily a kill. They don't exactly work like a bomb. So you can't sort of kind of like, you get many chances. It's sort of finicky when the explosive this thing shoots out actually kill your Pikmin. I think it can also damage itself, by the way. Okay, my Pikmin are safe. And I stunned it, but unfortunately the purple Pikmin are not reaching it. Well, I guess it was a poor choice to use purple Pikmin to try to beat this thing. Guess I'll stick to reds. I guess it's the thing on his back that it's actually vulnerable, because it twists when it's about to shoot an explosive thing. Anyway, so you see there, I barely dealt any damage even with reds. Oh yeah, and by the way, this thing, its ability to push Pikmin out of its way is kind of crazy. Crap. Oh, I'm not liking how things are right now with this thing right there. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Come on. Well, lost one Pikmin. I think Pikmin have health in this case, and well, the Gatling Groink deals a bit of damage against them. You'd think the Gatling Groink would help me get rid of that remaining Dirigibug right now, but it's not helping at all. There we go, finally. Lost another Pikmin, unfortunately. Yeah, Pikmin can really take some punishment when it comes to this thing's attacks, but not infinity punishment. Anyway, it's finally done, and it dropped its treasure. All I really want is the treasure. I can ignore the corpse, honestly. But, well, the Pikmin decided to drop its corpse down, so you know what? I'm just gonna carry it back. Might have been easier to beat this thing with yellow Pikmin, because it would easily reach this thing's body. But I'm a bit stubborn when I want to use red Pikmin or even purple Pikmin against it. The indomitable CPU. And that's it for the treasures here. Thank goodness. Alright, time for another break level. I'm going to make more purple Pikmin here. Good thing too. And there's also the Queen Candy Pop Buds, as promised. Guess I'll make some more reds and blues, because, well, I can't really make more whites anymore. Well, I just threw a blue into the abyss, so, you know, just in case you were wondering if it wasn't an actual instant kill when that happens, you really have to be careful when you're just plucking a bunch of Pikmin in this area and you're not paying attention, and all of a sudden you drop one into the abyss because, well, your pointer was aiming right at the hole. But, well, too bad for that one Pikmin. My carelessness, even as Olimar, actually led to its death. Yeah, I was just making sure I have all flower Pikmin. I do. Because flower Pikmin, they're quite important for this next level. The final level. Got a pretty well set up arena right here in the shape of a spider web. And it is shaped like a spider web for a reason, but the boss, well, it feels like anything but a spider. Anyway, just trying to find a safe spot for most of my Pikmin here. I'm gonna use the reds to take care of this boss. Only the reds. Because, no, seriously, when it comes to this boss, you really do want to play it safe. You really, really do. So, say hello to the man at legs. It's a beady long legs that got merged with the machine, and the machine controls it, at least theoretically. You can't really get any much damage on it initially, and then it pops up its weapon and it starts shooting, and those shots, they will defeat your Pikmin instantly. Just watch the Stupid Moments Pikmin 2 video if you really want to see what kind of power this thing has. That being said, once it stops using its gun, it just starts moving around. Maybe yellow Pikmin would have helped a bit. Anyway, yeah, once it starts showing its weapon, you really just want to start running. And it aims to the closest target. Like, the weapon is automatic, so I'll aim towards its closest target. That's why I have the President and his Pikmin set up like that, so that I'm sure they'll never get hit. You can petrify the stain, much like in many other enemies, but its defense skyrockets when you petrify it, so, well, I'm not going to be doing anything with it, not right now. Yeah, you want to, like, head for cover anytime it starts tagging. Then when it's retreating its weapon, well, it just starts moving again, and, well, this is basically just a really long fight where you have to be exceedingly careful, because things can easily go very wrong if you're not careful. Just head for the hills and stay the hell away from this boss when it starts attacking. Because I assure you, you're gonna be losing all your Pikmin very quickly if you're not careful. Don't bother trying to leave Pikmin on its head once it starts attacking, by the way, because every time it like shoots something, the Pikmin on it basically just get thrown away. So it's not worth the effort. If you really want to be cheap and beat this boss quickly, I guess you can just like petrify continuously, which is probably what I'm gonna do for the the other man at legs that I'm gonna have to fight. Boss refights in this game, those exist. taking my time trying to attack it right here. It does eventually attack by itself, but mostly it waits until you attack it. There we go. Got a bunch of them hitting it. It's almost done. And it's probably gonna be defeated now. Yep. Alright. I didn't lose a single Pikmin against this thing, but yeah, watch the Stupid Moments Pikmin 2 video if you want to see how wrong things can go if you're not careful. The worst part is you're gonna have to fight this thing again, and it's gonna be even harder next time. The glass sphere detected. Oh, by the way, the reward you get for beating this thing is not even that great. After all, what could a glass sphere do to upgrade our captain's, well, options? Well, it just did it right there. The upgrade just happened right now. It basically lights up the area. The Stellar Orb, it just lights up the area a bit more. A solar system. It brightens underground areas. Yeah, that's useful. It's totally not like I had no problem seeing the place before. Not to mention, if I had that much trouble seeing, I could have just upped the brightness on my TV. But, well, it is an upgrade. And I think there's only 2 left now. And they're both in the perplexing pool, in case some of you are wondering. Oh, it's 15 Pikmin. Poor souls. Rest in peace. Alright, so that was it for this cave, which means this area is completely done with, even though the day just started. I'm gonna quickly go ahead and, like, farm a bit of purples, because I want a lot. You know, I want a lot of purples ready for, like, that one area that will be coming up very soon. Potentially next day, depending on how you guys vote. Oh, terrific. Those flowers don't respawn. Well, I guess this is as good time as any to show what happens when you try to leave a cave early on, like giving up and escaping. Abandon your treasure and escape. Get this cutscene right here of the ship pod teleporting the captains, and I think the Pikmin will follow you out. Yes, they do. Okay, fair enough. You just lose all your treasure. That's the problem if you try to do that option. I guess in a sense you can use it as a pseudo teleport though. You know, to quickly get, like, you want to go back to your ship, but you don't want to lose too much time, so since there's a cave right there, you can go inside the cave with your Pikmin and then quickly leave out. Not only do you get a save, but you quickly teleported, quote unquote, to your ship. Although any Pikmin that was working on something will be also put back into your ship pod, so, or onions rather. So there is that to consider. Anyway, since the emergence cave purple flowers never respawn, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go back into, well, this cave over here. Specifically for purples though, not whites. Whites aren't bad, and I have lost quite a few of them, but it's purples that I need 100 of, for sure. Alright, to throw bomb rocks, apparently that's a multiplayer only option. Like, you run into the bomb rock and, well, then you'll automatically pick it up and then you press A again to throw it or B to drop it. That's what it says according to the wiki. But I don't remember it being multiplayer only. I guess I can explain a few more things about the Gatling Groink. Its attacks also affect enemies and traps, well, some hazards anyway. So you can use it to, like, help you get rid of some obstacles and other enemies if you really want to. But that's, well, it's a bit difficult to, like, abuse. Or rather tedious to abuse. Wait. Volatile Dweevil, right? That's what they're called? Yeah, they're called Volatile Dweevils, and apparently they weren't born with bomb rocks on their head. They just happened to pick up a bomb rock and, well, now they're stuck with it. And they only carry bomb rocks, and it'll always be triggered as soon as they get close to you. Yeah, okay, so me talking about how a creature would be born solely to explode at some point in its life, well, that was incorrect thinking. Perfect. Now I have over 100 purple Pikmin, which means no more being concerned about not having enough purple Pikmin for that one thing. I also had the chance to make myself a few more whites, so now I have over 70. Although that means I lost a few yellows instead of making some. But, oh goodness, only 48 yellows? Hold on, let me make a few more of them. Well, I was only able to make 5 more yellows because there's basically no enemies or pellets left in this area. But, well, I'm gonna make sure not to, like, throw them into candy pop buds anymore now. Anyway, that's it for this area. Just look at the totals of my Pikmin here. I have more purples than any other type now. Yeah, I lost basically a few of the basic colors, but I gained of the white and purple Pikmin, in terms of white and purple Pikmin. Lost 13 to 1 explosion, jeez. And 2 to battle, yeah, fair enough. And this is President's wife right there, apparently. Or maybe his mom? Yep, Valley of Repose completely done. So now, with Valley of Repose and Awakening Wood finished, that means there's only 2 choices for you guys. Should I go to the Perplexing Pool, and it's probably going to take me 2 more days to finish it off completely, or should I start the Wistful Wild area? Vote in the comment section below. Otherwise, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a very nice day. Bye-bye.